What is going on, Replication Nation? It is your boy Ollie Explosion back at it again with Track Roast Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. We're roasting Linkin Park, and I never thought that I would have to do this on this channel. Linkin Park was something I grew up with. Chester Bennington, absolute legend, my ultimate inspiration for even attempting vocals and trying it. I'm not that good. I'm a terrible vocalist. I'm a great guitar player, though. But anyways, enough about me. We're going to jump into, I think I'm going to try Two-Faced because I really feel like Mike Shinoda is a two-faced bastard who has sold out for money and a little more clout when he's already had plenty with Chester Bennington. I really don't like Emily Armstrong. I don't like what she's doing. And yeah, I'm not gonna waste more of your time. So without further ado, let's play this shit. I haven't heard this song, by the way, so I have no idea what to expect. All right, so just from off rip. Why does Emily Armstrong look like Kim Kardashian after a 48-hour bender? Like, dude, just the fucked up tie, the sideways glasses, like the messed up hair. You know, this is like the GTA heist that you know is gonna go wrong. Like 2 out of 4 people in the party are just fucking brain dead, and you try to carry the team, but it just doesn't go well. Yeah, that's Mike Shinoda and Emily Armstrong trying to carry Linkin Park. Oh my god. Bro, we got the Hitman in this motherfucking lineup. Oh my, okay. Ow. That scream was horrible. Like, it was just such a pathetic attempt at trying to sound like Chester. Like, here's my thing, right? And this is something that I really wanted to like talk about when they first got Emily, or when they were like looking for a new vocalist. Chester's range, like, I practice Linkin Park songs, I really do, and the one thing I noticed is that it's very hard to hit some of his like super high notes, and I honestly wasn't hating the fact that they got a female vocalist, because it almost takes somebody in a higher register to hit the notes consistently that Chester could hit. Like, that's how good he was. So, as somebody who is a huge fan of female vocalists, I just feel like they dropped the ball on this one. It's like there were so many better options, but I mean, of people who aren't really doing anything. I mean, Dead Sarah, I mean, I didn't even hear of Dead Sarah until Emily joined. So, yeah, it's just, man, it's just a bad taste, especially with, like, the Scientology thing, and, you know, yeah, she's distanced herself, whatever, bro. She still defended Danny Masterson. I don't care what you say. She's still just kind of, like, just garbage, man. Like, she's garbage. All right, I have talked enough.
Last time I was hanging by a thread, trying to say
Dude, not Mike Shinoda's goofy looking ass coming up in the camera acting like he can rap anymore. Like, bro, come on. Like, you did enough of this in the 2000s. Like, at this point, just hang it up.
but I'm in it over my head. That's when I figured out where it led, beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there.
Like, dude, honestly, he sounds like a basic SoundCloud rapper. Like, you know, like, not to like try to tie something in here, but dude, you remember in the early 2000s when, I mean, he actually had real flow and like character to his raps. Like, this just sounds like it just sounds like he sold out. There is no other way to explain this. Like, I can't even say this is for comedic purposes only, sure, but I'm honestly speechless. Like, as somebody, again, who grew up with Linkin Park, this is one of those that it just kind of hurts to watch. Because Chester Bennington was all about, like, being real, authentic to yourself, that self-love, that self-acceptance, that realizing we're only a huge piece or we're only a small piece in a huge organism that we call the universe. And that was what I really captured from Castle of Glass, for example. Like, yeah, because we're only a crack in this castle of glass. Like, he's basically saying that us as a person, like we as a people, we're only a small crack in this whole castle of glass. We're only a small piece in this huge puzzle, and that we all need to do our part. Just totally inspiring. And this is just, I don't know, I feel like with the title Two-Faced as well, you know, they're trying to call out their fans, or like, oh, well, you didn't like us with Chester, so let's make like a diss track on our fake fans. And it's just, it comes off as just so like teen angst, wannabe edgy. This is just not it, man.
But I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like Two-Face, caught in the middle.
Bro, why is she trying to hit the Fortnite emotes right now? Like, homie. Bro, seriously hitting the Fortnite emotes. I am done. That's how you do it, bitch.
Told me it wasn't true and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. The truth's not rigid, the rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start.
It's just horrible lines, man. Like, there is no rhyme scheme. There's no meaning to it. Life's not fair. Go up in here. Like, I don't even remember. It's just so, there's the lack of memorability in these raps and in these lyrics is just abysmal. And it's just like, it really sounds like to me they were really trying to capture something from like their hybrid theory era. And while I can try to appreciate it, it just comes off as cheesy. And like, they're just ripping themselves off at this point. Like, Mike Shinoda just looks so ridiculous, man. He looks like freaking, what's that guy's name from Impractical Jokers? Sal, I think it is. Dude looks like Sal from Impractical Jokers. Am I being punked right now?
To give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like Two-Face, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting a zero, counting.
Bro, just the freaking gyrating with it, just trying to throw, like, oh my god, dude. Like, I'm trying to think of who she looked like. Dude, this is like, honestly, in this frame specifically, this looks like Legolas tried to make a hardcore video and it just came off so bad. Like, this ain't Lord of the Rings, homie.
You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-Face, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think.
If you can't hear yourself think, then just stop thinking. Get out of Linkin Park and break the band up. If you want to start it with a new band name, that is fine. But Linkin Park is Chester Bennington's legacy, okay? I am going to be the one that says it, and I have been the one from the start saying this, and I've not been the only one. But I think it needs to be said over and over again. Chester Bennington made this fucking band what it is, or what it was at the point when he died. And not to mention, let's just side note, because I'm actually genuinely getting a little pissed off, because it's just like Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell were literally on the verge of exposing the sex trafficking ring that is still running rampant in the music industry today. And then this is what Mike Shinoda does. After Bennington is gone, he just sells the fuck out and pulls this bullshit, signs to Warner Bros. Records, which is a part of Warner Music Group. Did the expose video, by the way. Might tag that somewhere over there if I can figure that out. But it's just like the desperation for that limelight again is just so infuriating to a genuine real fan of Linkin Park. You pick a crappy female vocalist who can barely even sing the songs when there's plenty of male vocalists that can at least do a good bit better, and probably plenty of female vocalists that could kill it, and this is the shit that they come up with. Like, this ain't even a roast anymore. This is a fucking rant. Like,
Stop yelling at me!
Like, make my ears bleed. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw this shit away. Oh my god, dude. And the video looks like it was made on a $50 budget. Like, they got the Walmart bikes in the background with, like, a freaking warehouse they rented on the goddamn 4th and, like, Beatty's Ford Road in Charlotte, bro. Like, has nicer warehouses than this shit. Fuck. Like, what is this 2009 edit with, like, the mirrored freaking video effect here? And they use it more than once. Like, this is minimum effort music right here, and it just needs to go. This is my problem with bands that sell out. It's like, there's a certain point where you just hang up the fucking gloves and let the next guy have his shot, bro. Like, I know the music industry is just completely corrupt and controlled by a very small portion of corporate elites that are just raking in dough. And I mean, honestly, if you've seen the shit and done the research that I have, you would know that it's literally just like, if you look at all the stock owners and how they all own each other, and it's not just America, it's not just corporations in America, it's not just Russia, it's not just China, it's like they all own pieces of each other all over the world, where it's like this giant mega conglomerate where like literally all the money's at the top. And if I need to do so much more research on like all of the stockholders and industry shareholders and shit like that. But I'm telling you, they're all connected in every single country. Like, all of the people who have the money are keeping it up here and keeping us as systematic slaves to keep consuming shit like this and putting it in our face to distract us from what they're really doing. Like, they are preventing us from living happy, fulfilling lives to actually being, wonderful, unified humans, to where we don't fight about race, religion, or sex, or gender, or fucking sexuality, or whatever the hell this bullshit is these days with media control that they just try to shove in our faces. This is the type of shit that pisses me off. What was that movie that was like about the giant party? Like X or something? I can't remember what it was called, but this is what it reminds me of. It's like that movie about that giant party with like the wasn't McLovin, was it? Like with the McLovin in it? No, it was that I can't remember who was even in it, dude. It's been so long since but it just looks like the aftermath to that. Like, just a couple of dudes grabbed some guitars and said, "Yeah, we're just going to play this at this dumbass high school party that we're throwing." That what it is? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, Emily. You fucking poser. Like, what the hell is this bullshit, bro? Like, I could sing better than this chick, man. And again, I'm not a great vocalist. I'm not here claiming that I'm a kick-ass vocalist and look at Ollie Explosion. He's the best vocalist out there. Oh, he could be the new vocalist of Linkin Park. Because honestly, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I'm going to be real. I can get through about 4 or 5 of Chester's songs before I'm like, I don't have the highs anymore. I can't do it. Like, his songs are so hard to sing. He's got such a special, unique voice that nobody can truly replicate. He was a 1 in a trillion person. And honestly, it's just like, you look at the content of his lyrics, and they're just a step above anything that anybody has come up with, because there is so much nuance in the things that he puts in there. And honestly, Chris Cornell was up there too. I'm not gonna lie, like those two, they're the homies, like the top 2 vocalists of all time, in my opinion. You can disagree, don't care, because who's better than them? Who can hit the range that they can hit? Who has written the multifaceted lyrics that they have written and actually been able to portray the message and keep the imagery in the music that they have done? Nobody. Definitely not Emily, definitely not Mike, and definitely not any other douchebag that you could possibly think of. You cannot change my mind. This was the worst piece of crap that I've ever seen, and I can't and this is literally the ultimate slap in the face that I can think of. I would listen to TX2 over this. We roasted him last week, but I would. Because at least, like, he's kind of cringe, and he's a little asswipe, but, like, he's himself, I guess. I don't know. Like, he's an industry plant. What else do you expect? But, like, coming from a band, it's not even Linkin Park anymore. I mean, it's literally just Mike Shinoda and friends. I mean, the guitar player left, the drummer left, Chester's gone. It's just Mike Shinoda with a couple new guys, and the bass player, I guess, stuck around, which who gives a fuck? I mean, let's be real here. There's some great bass players out there, Cliff Burton, Les Claypool, you know, all those guys, but whatever, dude. Like, it's just, at this point, just I have, man, I could literally talk for days about this. This is just one of those. I mean, Emily's looking at me all funny and shit, looking like a goddamn squirrel and just looking for her nut. Like, bro, like, your nut is over there in Uganda. Like, you do not know the way. You are not the queen. You do not know the way. This is just bad on so many levels. It's so wrong. And, like, I'm literally clinging to my microphone for dear life because it's like, this is the only thing keeping me from killing myself right now. And that's I might have to censor that part, but that's okay. I want to cry right now. I do. I want to cry in a corner and just like cut my life into pieces. All right, this is not my last resort, but it might be one of them. Oh, if this video's 20 minutes long, I'm fine with that. I don't care. But yeah, this is where we're at. This is where we're at in society, where, you know, content doesn't matter anymore. It's all about getting clicks. It's all about shock value. It's all about, you know, face value. It's all about like what you can just shove in somebody's face and try to just play off as content. And this ain't it, bro. Like, this is my biggest problem with the current music industry, is that this shit is acceptable. This is acceptable. I have literally reviewed local bands that would blow this out of the water. Yet this has like 9.7 million views, I think is what it said before I played this. Yeah, 9.7 million views as of, and it's no way. It's number 11 trending. How? Honestly, you know what? I want to see something. Can you like click on this and see like what's trending? You can. Okay. So what's trending? Like, let's just take a look at the garbage that the music. Like, honestly, these might be some future Track Roast Tuesdays. Because let's be real here. Yeah. Let's see. We got Glorilla. I've heard of that artist, but know nothing about it. Gunna. Garbage. Dude, I have no idea who this is. Lil Baby, terrible. I mean, his music is just freaking garbage. There's literally no content in this. This is the shit that's trending right now. Like, what? Juice WRLD is dead. Leave him alone. I actually liked Juice WRLD. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of his songs are pretty good. Not all of them. Kevin Gates, probably a fucking pedophile, honestly. Young Boy, terrible. I don't even know who this is. Probably some K-pop thing, which is cool. I mean, some K-pop is pretty heat. That's pretty fire. I kind of like some K-pop, not gonna lie. My music taste is really all over the place. Some more stuff I really haven't heard of. But, yeah, I mean, you look at, like, the top 10 songs. It's, like, garbage rap, like, mumble rap, a tease. Oh, a tease is pretty cool. I actually like them. They're pretty good for K-pop, honestly. Like they're pretty fire. Let's see. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. But yeah, like number 11, and this is the shit above it. This is trending in music. I have ranted and gone on long enough. So, if you enjoyed and you feel the same way I do about this garbage music industry and the shit that they're putting in our faces and the division that they continue to put in our faces and keep us divided based on labels and everything else. I mean, this whole freaking presidential race was just a testament to that. I mean, again, I'm still ranting, and I'm gonna, because I'm gonna, all right? Because I'm gunning for an actual point in this video. And my point is, we are more divided than ever. We are more controlled than ever. We are actual fucking systematic slaves. And I really want to drive that point home, because I'm gonna tell you what, boy. This is the type of shit that I don't ever want to see again. I want to see people actually get along. I want to see people really understand the other side's struggle. Like, it's just one of those things where we're so damn busy with our bullshit little lives that we allow each other to divide ourselves. Like, we just got to realize we're all the same animal, all right? Just because a dog is fucking black and white and another one's brown with fucking yellow spots doesn't mean that they're going to hate each other. Because honestly, 9 times out of 10, those dogs are going to sniff each other's asses and go fuck around in a field somewhere. Why can't we do the same damn thing? This video really might be 20 minutes long, and I sincerely do not care. But I am going to let you guys go. I really, again, this is honestly something I could talk about for fucking days. So, again, if you enjoyed, leave a like and a comment below. Hit a subscribe button, because we want to see people who are like-minded, who understand this whole fucking Ponzi scheme, this pyramid scheme of money is just complete and utter bullshit. And if you enjoy music, if you enjoy the content, again, just hit that subscribe button, dude. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing that you're not able to hit the subscribe button on a video that talks about unity among humans? Like, that's some absolute bullshit. So I will see you on the next Replication video. Peace.